Da Silva, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making Tres Leches cake. Welcome to my blog. Let's bake something sweet. First thing you're going to do is you have to turn your oven on to 350. Okay, so make sure you turn that oven on before you start. 350. Let's get started. Make sure you have 6 eggs. Okay, 6 eggs broken. Okay, so you're going to break it and you're going to get all the whites, all the egg whites you're going to put in one, and all the yolks you're going to put in another. Okay, so wait until I break the eggs. Okay, make sure you don't get any of the yellow or any of the egg yolk in the whites. Okay, otherwise it won't beat. So you separate the egg yolks and the whites and make sure that the yolk does not break. Okay, so you can do it the way I'm doing it right now by using the shell to divide it, and don't touch the yolk, otherwise it will break. Okay, you cannot have it breaking. 2 more. Okay, and last one. So it's 6. Okay, make sure you have 6. That shell that just fell in there. Okay, so you have 6 egg whites and 6 egg yolks. Okay, you put that aside. You're going to measure up 2 cups of sugar. Okay, so you measure it just like that, 2 cups of sugar. Okay, so you have your 6 egg yolks, you have your 6 egg whites, you have 2 cups of sugar, white sugar. Then you're going to have 2 cups of flour. Okay, this is flour in here. 2 cups of flour, you measure that out. And you're also going to have 1 cup of milk. I put it in here, 1 cup of milk, and you're going to warm this up. Maybe about 30 seconds. And of course you need baking powder, so you're going to have 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So now we're going to beat it. You have to beat it like this. First you're going to get your egg whites. Okay, you're going to put that in there. Your egg whites, and you're going to use your 2 cups of sugar as well, okay? And you're going to beat it high speed. Little by little, you're going to add your sugar. Okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to add your egg yolk, okay? So here's my egg yolk. Let it get nice and fluffy, okay? Let it get a little fluffy. And you add your egg yolk. Let me just get your spatula. It's always good to have a spatula in your kitchen. Okay. A spatula is like this. This is called a spatula, and it's good to have in your kitchen because this is what helps you scrape off all the extra cake that's left in the bottom of the bowl. So just like that, the little egg yolks that I had left over. Okay, and we're gonna keep mixing it on high speed. Now we're going to add our flour. Always add it little by little. Now you're going to lower the speed to 2. Okay, lower your speed to 2. So that way you don't have flour all over the place. And you're going to mix it. Make sure it gets all incorporated. Make sure it's all well mixed in. Okay? That's all the flour. And make sure you mix it all in, okay? You have to make sure all the flour is well blended. And now it's time for the hot milk. So you can add the milk, put it for about a minute. I put it for 30 seconds and it wasn't hot enough. It needs to be warm, not hot, but warm milk, okay? So I put it for about a minute in the microwave in general. Okay, now it's nice and ready. 1 cup of milk, warm milk, and you're gonna pour that right in there, okay? Pour it right in there. I always like to use my spatula throughout the whole recipe because you get to scrape off around the bowl to take out all the excess cake that needs to be mixed in. Scrape the bottom always, otherwise you're going to have flour at the bottom. And now we're just going to add our baking powder, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So you add the warm milk, the 1 cup of warm milk, and about 1 tablespoon of baking powder, okay? This is the baking powder I like to use. 1 tablespoon of baking powder, you just throw it right in there, okay? 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And we're going to mix that all up. On speed 1 or 2. You can mix it for about a minute or 2 minutes max. Okay, and now this is the cake for the tres leches, okay? So this is how you start. This is the cake. Now you're going to get your Pyrex. I'm going to make a big tres leches cake. So if you want to make a high tres leches cake, you can get 2 small Pyrexes to make your cake. If you just want to make 1 big one, you can just get 1 bigger Pyrex. But me, I'm going to make 2. So you get your Pam spray. It's always good to have this Pam spray here to spray your pans. So I'm going to use it to spray all over, okay? Make sure you spray all over the sides. This will help your cake not to stick, okay? I put a lot for the cake not to stick. And I'm going to do my second one. Spray all over the sides, okay? This will protect your cake from sticking. That way you won't have a problem of scraping your cake off. Get your cake, and you're going to put it in there nicely, just like that. And don't fill it up too much. The maximum you can fill up a Pyrex or anything with the cake is 3/4 of the way. If you go more than 3/4 of the way, if you try to fill it up too much, that baking powder is going to make it grow. So if the baking powder makes it grow and you fill it up too much, it's going to spill, and it's going to make your cake fall, first of all. And it's also going to spill all over your oven and make this big mess that you don't want to have to clean. Okay? So there we go, just like that. 3/4 of the way. You see? It's not too filled. It's not filled all the way to the top, but it's 3/4 of the way, which is perfect. Okay, so here you go. You have tres leches cake. This is not the tres leches cake yet. This is just the cake of it. And then after, we're going to do the tres leches cake. So your oven is on 350, and now we're going to put it to bake. Just like that. On 350 for approximately about 35 minutes or so. Okay, so we're going to set the timer to 35 minutes. 350 on 35 minutes, okay? And do not open your oven for nothing. Do not open your oven. Whenever you're baking a cake, number 1 thing to know is never open your oven. Because if you open the oven, you're going to destroy the cake. Okay, so it has to be in there 35 minutes. Don't touch your oven. Leave it in there. And I'll get back to you once it comes out the oven. Thank you very much.